Hey guys, welcome back to the gallery. I want to talk a little bit about falling fall. Captured this a couple years ago up in the Uinta Mountains, which is the mountain range to the east of us here in Park City. Little known fact about the Uinta Mountains, they actually run east to west, which is not very common. But this was, I knew of this grove. I knew I wanted to photograph it. I just had to wait for the right time. And what I kind of envisioned in my brain was I wanted some fog and some low-lying clouds that kind of just give you some depth and give just, kind of a really interesting iconic scene. But what happened was we had an early season snow. So this is a fresh snow. We still have the green of the aspen leaves, a little bit of yellow just starting to come out. And we had this early season snowfall, and typically the early season snowfalls are really, really heavy. We call this piece falling fall. What happened was the heavy snow was causing all these limbs to break, because the leaves were still on. And what happened was like, as I was in the forest standing there, it sounded like, almost like gunshots going off because these limbs were snapping and then crashing to the ground. So it was interesting, and it was really loud. It was such a quiet scene to be out there with the snowfall, but like these limbs snapping was just really loud. And then, what happened was these low-lying clouds just came and they kind of sat on the hillside, and as I framed with the shot, it just gives it this eerie kind of like sense of depth that you don't normally get, just an overcast sky or a clear sky, or a clear day. So it just creates this kind of allure in the photograph that gives you, all this depth, where the trees in the foreground are really, really tack sharp, and it kind of falls off to these trees in the background that aren't as sharp. So, it's basically the combination of a fresh snowfall overnight, me knowing the location I wanted to go to photograph and capture, and then, just the clouds, just kind of the low-lying clouds coming in and hanging out, and it just creates this really magical piece of still having the green leaves with the snow. It's just a combination of everything that just works in this photograph, and it's become one of our favorites here in the gallery. So, Falling Fall edition of 100 on display in the gallery. Enjoy.